Hello, what's up? How you doing? Um, Welcome back to my channel. It's Matthew here again. I hope my channel has been a source of information to help struggling traders, and I wish that every of my content I do has someone it connects to or helps someone in his or her journey currently. So, today's video, I want to talk about something that has so much substance. I was having a conversation with my um, brother that also does trading, and we had this question that we needed to answer. We had this mindset that, okay, if we all trade, and from our part of the world, Africa, Nigeria, we are exposed to the same markets that someone who is in Thailand is exposed to, someone who is in Japan is exposed to the same exact market at the very exact time. Different continents, you can be in Asia, you can be in America, you can be in Switzerland, any country you are basically, and you are still exposed to the same exact charts that we are exposed to, and we still end up recording massive failure rate. And we're like, okay, what could be the distinguishing factor between the people that are getting it correctly and making money for themselves and the ones that are actually blowing off their accounts on a regular basis? And we're like, okay, it has to be something that is not technical, because you can't tell me that with the amount of technical knowledge that is online and readily available to the masses, there is so much still failure despite the amount of knowledge of technical abilities. So really, what is going on then? If it's by technicals, then why are people still failing at trading? Definitely, you can't tell me that if you are judging trading by technical abilities, you can't tell me they are not different countries that has the resources to get enough technical data to back up their traders and give them better results. So besides deepening down, and we discovered that actually there's this one trading virtue character that every trader must possess, and possessing this character can change your trading game for the best. Now the question is, what is this trading character? Trading character is simple. It is what? Patience. I know it sounds so simple and simplistic, but we are blaming patience for so much failure in the trading space. Fine, patience is not the only reason why 90% of traders fail, by the way, but patience is a very huge factor to the failure rate of traders. And we discovered that if we can increase the level of patience that we have as traders, we are definitely going to be very close to our targets, if not hitting the target nail on the head. So we now ask ourselves, how can we change this narrative about trading, and how can we make people understand actually what they need to focus their energies on? And I said I should do this video for you guys so that you can understand how patience can change your trading game. First and foremost, everything you do in trading, every goddamn thing you do in trading requires patience, whether you like it or not. Okay, let's say you're coming to trading for the first time and want to analyze how patience can change your story. You enter trading and you see that, let's say for example, you are with a mentor, and the mentor gives you a system that you should start studying. The beginning of that, the moment you start studying those systems that your mentor gave you, it's not the instance you get better at it. It's not the very moment that you start making money. No, you have to study those systems, strategies for a while, then get used to them. They have to be part of you before you can now start seeing results. Now, the gap between getting the system and making it part of you, that is time. And if you're not patient enough, you might not be able to wait for that time to play out. You can't do anything about that time. You cannot, it must happen. That time you will waste it. Now, you either waste that time or you invest that time. Now, if you are doing it with the mindset that you are definitely going somewhere, you are investing the time. But if you are doing it with the mindset that you want to just make money, you are wasting the time. So, coming to trading alone, you're already seeing a very, very direct facing avenue where patience is hugely exercised. Now, let's say you're now good at this system. You know how to see it in backtest and how to see it in real life trading. But the issue now is you have to now trade a funded account so you can make money. From the very moment where you switch from backtesting data to live trading data, the chart is not more the same thing. I know in backtesting data you can see about 65% accuracy, you can see 70% accuracy, but when you now come to real life trading data, you observe that your patience level, your accuracy level basically reduces so much, and you'll be wondering what's going on. Why am I different? Why am I having different results? You're having different results because in backtesting you were not exercising some trading psychological rudiments that you need to exercise in real life executions. So patience, number one, can just shift your accuracy from being as high as 65 to as low as 35 in real life trading. Why? For example, in backtesting, the data you are seeing on your chart is basically in hindsight. It has happened already, and you are looking at the very other block that price reacted to. So you can't be confusing that because you can see it there, it reacted to this zone. Now, in your real life trading, there will be different other blocks that you have to choose from. There will be a criteria for you, obviously, to single-handedly single out that particular other block in real life trading. But the question is this: will you be patient enough to wait for the price to come to the exact order block before you execute? That's one. Number two, if you are using fractal entries, will you be patient enough for your entry to form on lower time frame, even if it's not in your zone currently on your higher time frame analysis? Will you be patient enough to wait for it to form the setup on the smaller time frame before you can take an entry and have a stop loss? Another question. So this already is going to make you have varying patience levels and varying accuracies. For example, you can be very patient in waiting for the setup to form on your major high time frame zone. When it comes to a 5 minutes time frame entry or 2 minutes time frame entry, you then start having some kind of lapses that will start dropping your accuracy in execution. Now let us even leave that. Now you now take the trade very well. Obviously, you don't just take a trade and it goes to your TP straight. Most of the times, only when there's a fundamental drivers that make this trade just go to our TP or our stop loss very fast. But in real sense, when you take a trade, it takes a while to get to your take profit. If you are a scalper, it's a different time. If you are a swing trader, it's a different time. A swing trader obviously can use about 1 week, 2 weeks to get the TP. But a day trader can be about some few hours or 2 days, thereabout. But the question is this: you just executed your trade now. Obviously, you have to wait for it to move from that entry point to your take profit point or your stop loss point. That is patience you are exercising in that regard. So there's no way you can evade the usefulness of patience in your trading. Let's say you want to scale up. You want to scale up your account. You are on 5k account. You're trying to now make it move to about 50k in funding, and obviously you need to make payouts from the 5k account before you now start making money to buy other bigger challenge accounts. You can't just rush your 5k account because you're trying to achieve the 50k funding at the end of the year or something. You still have to go through the process of evaluation phases, payout withdrawals, buying the new challenge phase. They're still passing that. If you are not patient enough, you start making some kind of rules that will make you speed up your progress. For example, you start risking more than you should risk because you're trying to just make it happen fast. Then you end up blowing so much money. Now, the idea is this: there's so many things so many angles of trading that if you can exercise patience in them, you will notice that your trading will just be very different. Most of the time, your system can give you about two setups in a week, but because of you are impatient, you end up picking about 7 in a week. Then when you now go to your backtesting, you'll be like, in backtesting I'm having about 60% accuracy, but in real life trading I'm just winning just 2 out of 7. It's because you didn't take the exact setups that your backtesting suggests that you take. For example, if you have to take 3 setups in a week and you're taking 7 in a week, the remaining 4 you took will definitely drop your accuracy, because there's no data to back up those remaining 4 setups you took. Now, in the idea of revenge trading and overtrading, patience is still the backbone of it. If you are patient enough, you know that your system is profitable, right? Fine. And you know that when you take a trade and you take a loss, obviously you are done for the day. You have to wait for the next day or the next setup before you take that trade. But because you are impatient, you know that during that waiting period you are making no money, you are sitting on your hands. You now feel like, let me see if I can get another entry in this trade, because you believe it will go your way based on backtesting. So guess what? You take the trade and you hit under stop loss. Now, if you're meant to lose 1 hour on that trade, you'll be losing 2 hours. Why? Because one was for the main setup, then one was for event trading. Now, in terms of when you take a trade, obviously after that trade, even if it's a loss or a win, you still have to wait for your next setup. If you are taking your next setup in the next session, there will still going to be some hours of waiting. If you are a swing trader, obviously you wait longer. So you can't remove that element of patience. Whether you are a swing trader, you are a scalper, you are a day trader, position trader, there's different patience level that is required for this different type of trader. So the question is this: how do you make your trading better? Basically, how do you make your trading and your patience better? It's simple. The first thing is identify the kind of trader you are. Look at yourself and question yourself that, okay, wait, am I a scalper? Am I a swing trader? Am I a day trader? Obviously, you don't require the same amount of patience for this type of style of trading. So if you are a day trader, it's clear that you will require little patience than who is a swing trader. So once you know that, okay, I require little patience, the question is, how much patience do I still require? Go to your system. It is there. You have your backtesting history. Go and study it. Okay, in my setup, I always see 3 trades in a week at most. So if I'm taking 5 trades this week, something might be wrong. I've not gone any week in this backtesting history that I went 5 trades. So why am I seeing 5 trades in real life trading? Though there are some anomalies, there are some outliers, but the point is this: an average should always tell you the story. If this first week you just took 5 trades, no wahala. You enter next week and you're taking under 5 trades or 7 trades, obviously you are now doing something abnormal, because you have done it 2 weeks back to back. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you are still doing the same 7 trades, 8 trades, while your system is saying you need 2 trades in a week. Something is wrong. So based on your system and the data you have, you can now start observing where you need to make your changes in your behavioral pattern. Now, most of you guys have this issue also, that you test out your system, and normally a proper trade set that you can use to test out your system is about 50 trades thereabout. But because of you just took 6 losses back to back, you don't even allow yourself take more trades to test out that system. It's not even up to 10 trades yet. You already start feeling impatient that, oh, it's not working. Then what do you start doing? You start changing your system, or changing your approach. Let me change something, let me tweak something. Then guess what? You are back to square one. So there's so many things that I can mention about trading, about patience, and how it can affect your trading. But I don't want this video to be too long, so let me just leave you with these points and hope you guys pick a thing or two to learn from. So I'll see you guys in the next video I'll be dropping. Hope you learned something, and I hope your week was good, your trading week, and I hope your next trading week is also very good. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me, also everything you need is in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed and peace out.